I'm gonna get married in less than 3 weeks. 1 week out from the wedding. I'm getting married in 3 days. So tomorrow is the wedding day. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. I usually wake up this early anyway, so don't be too surprised. I'm clean shaven. And today is the day I'm getting married. And I can't believe it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. I guess it's still early in the morning, so I don't know what to say. But I just have this overwhelming, feeling right now inside my heart. That's why I'm I don't know. I guess I just want to capture this as a memory. I'll see you in a bit. So, I'm currently in the groomsmen shack changing room, and it's happening. We're getting married. And and you see the reason why in the beginning I keep going 3 weeks away from the wedding, 2 weeks away, is because I keep saying the same thing. That's why I cut it down to okay, today I'm just gonna summarize it. Basically, getting married and everything, I've been reflecting a lot that I'm growing up, and it's crazy because I had a point in life where I was really lost, and especially being a trans man, I had there's questions of is it even possible for me to get married? Am I ever gonna find the love of my life? And it's not even that. It's not even just about the marriage. It's just the fact that me growing up and am I gonna get the career that I want? Am I gonna get married, and am I gonna start a family, and all these things that I wanted to achieve, that there was some bit of fear. And I guess not just as a trans man, I guess in general, growing up, that's the scary thing about it, really finding yourself and really getting to that stage. And now that it's actually happening, it's very surreal. And the fact that all my closest friends and my families and my loved ones are all gathered to here to celebrate a milestone in our life, it's just it's amazing. And why I've been reflecting so much too is just because everything's coming to fruition. I'm getting married. We're starting on having a family too. We're starting fertility treatments, IVF, and I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with us. You'll see me again. I'll show you what I look in my traditional Thai setup, and then you'll see me in my evening gown. But just so that you look back at this, I just want you to know that you've come really far, and I'm really proud of you. Keep pushing, never give up. And this is the number one quote that I always tell myself in life, and I'm gonna keep reminding you, is that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So you better take the shot. I'll see you in a bit.
May I now invite all of our guests to raise your glasses and join us in a toast to celebrate our wonderful bride. Set, pull.
So, I am now happily married. It has been a week right after our wedding, and why it took us a while, why it took me a while to decide to post a video. First of all, because I wanted to wait for the wedding video just so I can compile it all in one video, but that's not going to be happening, just because we talked to the wedding photographers, and then they said it will take 3 to 4 weeks for them to process the video. So that's totally fine. And Secondly, just because obviously, you know, the whole wedding week was very exhausting for the both of us. Yeah, you know, friends and family, like I said, they all gathered, they all flew from overseas to see us, so we were always occupied with at least one person a day. But it was great. It was such a good experience just to be able to catch up with your friends, catch up with your family, and you know, everyone's gathered into one place, you know, and it's not just to celebrate, you know, our love, me and my wife's love that we have for each other, but it was like, it just goes to show you like the love that you share for one another, you know, the love I have with my family, the love I have with my friends, you know, and it's good to share and have those memories. We had a beautiful, beautiful wedding ceremony. We had a beautiful Thai wedding ceremony in the late afternoon, and then in the evening we had a more modern, normal reception, I'd say. I will tell you, like, my wife's Thai gown was stunning. It was so gorgeous. It was beautiful. And you probably saw in the video, like, we had you know, her bridal gown was very, very beautiful. I had a nice deep forest green suit. I love that suit. It's mine. So, you know, it's really wonderful. I'm so excited to share our next steps with you, and that is we are starting to start a family. So we are planning on doing IVF, and it's kind of exciting because, you know, we're in the process of small things like, you know, her having her fertility checkup, and then you know, on our way to find sperm donor and whatnot. And it's just such an exciting process to actually, now that it's started, and I will take you guys every step of the way. You know, I've been videoing stuff and whatnot, and our timeline for it is obviously because right after the wedding we would like to save money, you know, because monies aren't cheap. But we're very happy that, and I'm very proud of myself too, that we both paid for the wedding out of our own pockets, and we didn't bite off more than we can chew. So you know, we very meticulously calculated and planned everything that we planned was within our budget. And we were so happy with the wedding venue because it was very affordable, but it turned out beautifully. So obviously now we have to financially recover, and I would like to be where I have more financial abundance, where I don't have to worry about the money, because you know, bringing a child into the world isn't very cheap. So yeah, but that was the plan. So the initial plan was, you know, we would like to collect her eggs maybe this December or early January, and then we will start fertilizing them and making little embryos. And then after that step is done, because that's the most cost expensive part of the procedure, you know, we'll freeze them, and then we'll live our lives, enjoy, save as much money as we need to, really prepare ourselves for being parents for the whole of 2026. And then somewhere along 2027 is when we'll start having the process of, you know, transferring the embryo into her body so that she can carry the baby and get pregnant. So really looking forward to having you guys in this journey with us. We you know, like I said, we're gonna take you along the journey with us, and it's great to see me as a small FTM kid, or me as a teenager, never thinking that any of this would have come true. I didn't even have hope that I could transition into finally transitioning, in which you see my first videos on the channel, into never believing I would find love. And now to having, you know, to being married, to having my dream job, to starting a family. And yeah, it's surreal. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. We do have more things coming up in our future. And yeah, for all you FTMs out there, or any LGBT, or just anyone and everyone in general, I mean, I hope my story inspires you as well. Or if you're in a, you know, a low point in your life, trust me, I've been there, and it's so cringe, but I guess because I went through it too, I don't want to really say it, but just don't give up. You know, just do your best, do what you can. I don't want to say the word, if I can do it, you can do it too. We all have different circumstances, but the number one thing is to just to hold on to it and don't give up. Just keep pushing, because no matter how dark it may seem, as long as you don't give up, things will work out. It will. So yeah. So to end on that note, I hope you liked the video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.